We are going to draw a butterfly valve. I'm going to start off, I'm going to draw the detailed drawings, and then we'll make an assembly drawing. We'll make an exploded assembly drawing, and then we'll even see some of it animated. Okay, we're going to start off with the body of our butterfly valve. Okay, looks like this. It looks a little daunting when you first look at it, but it's not so bad. Okay, you should have the PDF of these dimensions that you can work and go along with me. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to New. Okay, now this is in metric, so I'm going to make sure I click metric and a standard metric drawing. I'm going to make a new sketch. Okay, and I'll start it on this section right here, and I'm just going to do this around just so the top looks like it's in the right spot. Okay, I'm going to start off, I'm going to draw the body, so I'm going to start off and draw a circle. That circle is 280 millimeters. Okay, and I'm going to finish that sketch. I'm going to extrude this. I'm going to extrude it in both directions, okay, so that I always know where my origin is. And this entire thing is 225. So when we pick this symmetric, it's going to take and do half of 225 in each direction. Okay, so I pick OK, and now I have the beginning of my body. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the little wings here. Okay, I only need to draw it once. So I'm going to go to start a new sketch, and I'll make it this top surface right here. Okay, now again, I want to make sure that I have it in the right direction. I think this is how I'd like it. Alright, so I'm going to draw this first wing over here. So I'm going to draw a circle. Okay, and this is just reference, okay, that we can use, and that is 350 millimeters. Okay. I'm then going to draw a circle here, and that's going to be my outer portion, and that is a radius of 50, so it's a diameter of 100. I'm going to draw a line from the quadrant here, okay, until it's right there. You'll see I get the perpendicular sign. I'll draw another line here. And when I said perpendicular, of course, I meant tangent. I'm going to pick OK there. So I have that portion there, and I'm going to trim this away. Trim it there and there. Okay. And I'm going to delete that circle that I needed, or that I used right there. Alright, so that is one of the wings that we're going to use. I'm going to finish the sketch. I'm going to extrude that. I'll move this out of the way. Okay, now I don't want to go in this direction, so I'll change the direction right there. Okay, and the thickness of that is 32. Okay, so whoops, so I've got 32, and there I have one of the wings. Now I need to make two more wings, one up this way and one this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to make a circular pattern copy, and I'm going to actually, before I do that, I'm going to put the hole in it. Okay, so I'm going to go to hole, and I'm going to pick a spot, and then I'm going to click over here, and you'll see that it makes it so that it is right in the center there. I'm going to click there. Okay, it's a through hole, nothing fancy, goes all the way through, and the diameter is going to be what is that diameter? That diameter is 47. Okay, and I'm going to pick OK. Now I have that. Now I'm going to now make a circular rotation around here, but what I've got to find is the axis going through the middle here. So I'm going to open up where it says origin, and I'll look at my axes. Well, you can see that one's not right. Okay. Looks like the y-axis is the one we want to go around. There's the z. So we want to go around the y-axis. So I'm going to pick circular. Okay, first thing it's going to ask us is features. Okay, we want this feature and the hole. Okay, the rotation axis, we want the Y direction. Right there. And now it wants to know how many copies we want. So we want 3. And I pick OK. All right, very easy for us to do. Okay, very easy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy those down. Now I can either copy them, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror them. Now again, I'm going to look at my axes, and since I made this symmetrical, okay, this XY XZ plane is right in the middle. So I'm going to go to mirror, okay, and features, and I want these features right here. And I'm going to go around the XY plane. You'll see the preview there. And I'll pick OK. Now I can right click on this plane and take it away. Alright, so I have my 6 little tabs here. Alright, now I'm going to draw the circle on this one. Okay, again, I need to find a plane that I can work with. Okay, this one here goes right through the center. Okay, if I go and slide this around a little bit, you'll see that it goes right through the middle. Okay, now it's not the one I need. So I'll go to the next one. That's not it. Looks like this is the one I need. Okay, because that little boss there is going to go over here. Alright, what I'm going to do is make a new plane. I'm going to copy this plane at a distance which will be half of this diameter. So I'm going to highlight that XY plane, and I'm going to go offset from a plane. Now it's going in the wrong direction. I want it to go this way. Okay, so that's going to be a negative number, and I want to go negative. That diameter is 280 divided by 2. I'm going to pick OK. Now I have that plane I can work with. Okay. Now actually what I wanted to do is I want to undo that. Okay, I want that same axis again. Okay, what I need to go is 160 off of there. If you look at the drawing, so I'm going to offset from a plane. Going to go this direction, and I want to go negative 160. Okay, if I swing this around, you see now I'm going to be working to where that flat surface is. So I'm going to start a new sketch. I'm going to pick this surface. Okay, now I'm going to have to rotate it around so it's what I want. Okay, now let's see, make sure that we've got this the right direction. It's going to be this way. That'll be the top, front, bottom, okay, and this will be actually the back here. Alright, so what I want to do first is I want to go in here and I want to create a circle. Okay, and that circle is 200 in diameter. Okay, I'm going to finish the sketch. I'm going to extrude that. Okay, and I'm just going to swing this around a little bit. And I want to extrude it to the surface of our body. So I'm going to pick 2, then pick the body, and you'll see that it automatically makes the correct shape there. And I'm going to pick OK. Alright, pretty easy. Again, once I do that, I can take the visibility off here. Okay, I'm going to swing this around. Excuse me. Now I need to put some holes in here. So I want to go to hole, and I'm going to put that counterbore in there first. And actually, again, before I do that, I need to put another boss on this side here. Okay, over on this side. Okay, so again, I need to find that plane. Okay, and that will be that one there. Okay, now I know that that goes out 325 degrees from this plane. Okay, so what I can do is go to this work plane that we made before, offset from the plane. I'm going to go in this direction, and that is 325, okay, which is where this boss is going to end. Okay, and I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to make a new sketch on there. Okay, I'm going to draw a circle, pick that center point. That diameter is 75. Finish that sketch. I'm going to extrude that until, go the other direction until it meets the body here. Okay, and again, I'll right click and take off the visibility. So now I've got those two bosses. Now I can put my counterbore in here because part of that's going to go into here. Alright, so I'm going to go to new, no I'm not, I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to put a hole in here. Okay, let's move this out of the way. I want it here. I want it to be in the center of this one. Okay, I want it to be a counterbore. Okay, I want that outer diameter, the big diameter is going to be 100. Okay, that is 25 deep. The diameter here of this one is 56, and I want that to be a distance, okay, from here to there to be 310. Okay, and I want that to be a flat end. So I'll check my dimensions here. I've got 56 diameter hole, that is 310 deep. I have a counterbore of 125, and I pick OK. So now I have that counterbore in there to the other side. Alright, now what I want to do is I'm going to put those holes in there. Okay, and again, what I'm going to do is what is easiest. Okay, instead of just picking a hole this time, because it's kind of hard, I have nothing to go to get my dimensions from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new sketch, and I'm going to use points. I'm just going to put a point where I want those holes. Okay, so I'm going to go to new sketch. Should be this way. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a circle, which would be the bolt circle for that, and that diameter is 150. Okay, I have a point that's right here on that section. Now what I have to do is I need to draw some lines. Okay, and I'm going to draw a line from the center, and I have one going up this way, and then I have one going this way. Okay, now for reference I'm going to put another line here at the center, right there. Okay, now I need to make the dimension of that angle right there, and it's 120 inclusive, so I'm going to make that 60. Oops. 60. And I'm going to do the same thing here. For some reason I didn't catch it. This one and this one, and that is also going to be 60. Okay, now what I'm going to do is put a point where those meet, right there and there. I'm just going to delete the lines that I don't need now, which is this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, so now I have my circle where those are going to go. I'm going to finish the sketch. Okay, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go to hole, and you'll see that it automatically puts one on each of those points. Okay, now those holes are, let's see what they are. Okay, those are tapped holes. So what I'm going to go over here, they're straight, they're tapped. I want to make sure that they're metric, so ANSI metric. And these are M20s. So I'm going to go to 20. Okay, they're M20s. There's M20. I'm going to see this is the pitch is a 1.5, so I want to make sure that this is at 1.5. Okay, I want to make this depth. Let's see, the depth is 40. So I'm going to make this 40. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this depth 40. And then I'll make this 43. I'll make it twice, 2 of those, and I'm going to make a flat end on it. And I'm going to pick OK. Now I have my tapped holes in there. Go back to the home. Now all I need to do is put the hole in the center of it. Go here. Okay, I want to make sure that it is right in the center. This is a straight through hole. It's going to go through it all, and the diameter of that is 194. 194, going to pick OK. Alright, so now we have our body drawn. Go up here. Alright, I'm going to go to up here where the part name is, and I'm going to go to Eye Properties. As a summary, the title is Body for Butterfly. Okay, the company is Camden County College. Spelled it wrong. Spelled college wrong. Okay, under project. Okay, I'm going to use the part number is B0001. Description is going to be body. Okay, I'm not going to use anything else here. I'm going to go to physical. Okay, I'm going to go to material. And this is cast iron. I'm going to pick OK. Alright, now I'm going to go up to File. Save as. Okay, create a folder for where I want my drawings. So I'm going to call this Butterfly. I'm just going to put videos for me. Okay, and the file name is going to be Body for Butterfly, VALVE, and I'm going to save it. Okay, so that is our first drawing, okay, for the butterfly valve. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to put it on a piece of paper. Okay, so I'm going to go up to Open so I can get my template. Okay, and let's see, this is title block millimeter. I'm going to pick Open. Okay, I want this to be on a C size. I'm going to go down to Edit Sheet. I'm going to make this a C size. Pick OK. I'm going to go project. Oh, I'm going to go base, excuse me. Okay, and I want, actually, what I'm going to do is flip this way. And let's see, I want to flip it all the way around this way so it matches my drawing. Whoops, went too far. Went around here. Okay, my scale was 1:4, that's right. Okay, I want a side view over here. And an isometric up there. I'm going to pick OK. Slide this up a little bit. Okay, maybe move these down a little bit. Okay. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a section view. I'll go up here to section. I want to section this part here. I want to go from just hovering where the center of this is, drag it straight across, pick there, drag this way. Click, right click, pick continue, drag this one up here. Okay, I'm going to file, save as, I'm going to put it in the same place in my butterfly videos, and this is going to be detailed drawings. because we're going to use this again. Okay, we're going to go over dimensioning later. Okay, so that is our body.